Hello friend, let me do again one, two, three questions based on hyperbola. There are two questions I have chosen for the IIT JEE mains and all for NDA. So my first question in continuation of my first earlier question, I go to the question number one. He says if 6p is a point 63, any point on the hyperbola, this is a hyperbola equation. If the normal at this point, if the normal at this point P, intersect, the normal, this one, intersect the x-axis, the x-axis, the intersect at x-axis at 90, then find the eccentricity of the hyperbola. The question is, there is a point P, 63, and this point, we draw a normal, and this normal passes through 90 on the x-axis. Then we have to find the eccentricity. We know what is the eccentricity of the finding the hyperbola is, friend. B square is equal to E square, A square into E square minus 1. And finally, what eccentricity of hyperbola is? The B square is equal to A square into E square minus 1. That means I'll find out B square upon A square plus 1 is equal to E square. Let's remember this. E square is equal to 1 plus B square upon A square. Well, this is 1. So I need to find eccentricity. I must know B square and A square, the length of the your transverse and conjugate axis. Right. Now how to get into it? What is given? Given is this is the normal at a point, normal. Now what is the equation of a normal? How to find the equation of normal? We should know. Let's review. What is the equation of the normal is x square into x divided by x1 plus b square y upon y1 is equal to a square plus b square. You have to remember this. Equation of the normal at any point x1, y1 on hyperbola x square upon a square minus y square b square is equal to 1. You have to remember the equation of a normal to a hyperbola is this. Here, what is x1? x1 is equal to 3, and what is y1 is equal, x1 is equal to 6 and y1 is equal to 3. Therefore, a square x upon 6 plus b square y upon 3 is equal to a square plus b square. Well, this is we got it at a point 63. Now this normal passes through a point. The point is 90 on the axis. So 90 will satisfy. 90 will satisfy into 9 divided by 6 plus 0 is equal to a square plus b square. Now here, this is what we got it. Now here, a square plus b square. And now simplifying, this is equal to 3 by 2 a square is equal to a square plus b square, and therefore half of a square, this is equal to b square, and therefore b square upon a square is equal to 2. B square upon a square is equal to 2. And therefore b square a square is equal to 2. So eccentricity okay here. B square plus this is equal to 2. So I put it 2 plus 1. It is equal to now a 1 plus this is a square plus b square, a square upon b square. Now here 1 by 2 a square is equal to b square. So b square upon a square is equal to half. Is equal to half. And this half I put it here. It is equal to e square is equal to 3 by 2. And therefore e is equal to this. That's the question. Now here it is. We know the formula of how in this question we need number one, the relation between a square, b square and e square, how to find e square when a square, b square are known, that is e square is equal to 1 plus b square upon a square. Number one. Number two, we need to find the equation of, we should know the equation of the normal from a point x1, y1 to be there. These two things are to be needed in doing the question that is here. That to find out the equation of a normal is a square x upon x1 plus b square y upon y1 is equal to a square plus b square. That is the question. that we had a point drawn, and this point, then we said normal to that, and that passes through a point. Satisfying the point, we get the equation. My next question now here is some slightly, let me tell you 1, 2, 3 points before I go to this question. Now here, suppose there is a, here hyperbola is there, and tangent drawn, this is a point here, tangent drawn here, this is one, and this is here. This is called chord of contact. This PQ is, this AB is called chord of contact. Chord of contact. Chord of contact. So this is chord of contact. From a point x1, y1, the tangent is drawn, the meter the one, and what will be the equation of the common chord? What is the equation of common chord? We know this is t is equal to 0. If this equation of the hyperbola is this, then chord of contact is like tangent at a point. This is the one thing you should know, is equal to 0. That is the one. How to find the chord of contact when a point, from a point, it is drawn tangent on the this, and there is a chord of contact. They is to meet at 2 points, and this is true for an hyperbola, true in tangent, and true. This formula is true for all conic sections. Number 1. Number 2, I want to tell this was a chord of contact. Now I want to say that a chord is given. A chord is given. Now here is a hyperbola. This is the one, A and A dash. Okay, then done. So this is a hyperbola, a square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equal to 1. There is a one point here. This is one point P. Another point is Q. There. And suppose M x1 y1 is the midpoint of PQ. Then what is this? M bisect PQ. M bisect PQ. Then what is the equation of PQ is my question. What is the equation of PQ? It is true in parabola, and all in all, this is equal to what is T is equal to S1. What is the S1? S is equal to x square upon a square minus y square upon b square minus 1 is equal to 0. S1 means put the value of x1, y1 here. This is the one. T is equal to S1 is another relation you to remember when a point of a chord given which bisect the chord, then how to find the point, how to find the equation of the chord is T is equal to S1. It is true, I said, in all the conic section. My next is one. Suppose we have the hyperbola or parabola, ellipse, whatever that, and there is a one point. There is a point here. Point here is here. We draw the tangent on this from this to this. Then this point is x1 and y1, and s is the x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equal minus 1 is equal to 0. What is s1 is equal? Let's put the value here, and this is one to go. Then what is the equation of pair of tangents? There are two tangents. What is the equation of combined equation of P and T dash? What is combined equation of two tangents? Pair of tangents. Pair of tangents is equal to T square is equal to S into S1. T square. I am going to apply this. T square is equal to S into S1. It is true in all the conic section. T square is equal to T square means tangent equation square into Sx into y. I am going to use this now quickly in this question. And how this question it needs this question, we go further to that. Let's see the question. Let's read the question, understand what it says. This says x is equal to 9 is the chord of contact of the hyperbola x square minus y square is equal to 9. X is equal to 9 is the chord of contact, means to the hyperbola x square y square. Suppose there is a point x1 y1 from the tangent drawn, then the chord of contact must be equal to what? Chord of contact will be x into x1 minus y1 minus 9 is equal to 0. But it is given here x minus 9 is equal to 0. They are same. Therefore, x1 upon 1 minus y upon 0 is equal to minus 9 upon minus 9. This means x1 is equal to 1 and y1 is equal to 0. The tangent drawn to the conic section, is what? 1 and 0. 1 and 0 is a point from where the tangents are drawn. We have got this point by using the chord of contact. X is equal to 9 has been given a chord of contact. Then we know what is the chord of contact at any point x1, y1. If x1 point, then is the x into x1 minus y is equal to the. Comparing both, we got x1 and y1, and that's we hope. After getting this point, we says what is the equation of corresponding pair. This is t square is equal to s into s1. What is t square? The tangent at this point 1 0 is equal to x into 1 minus y into 0 minus minus 9. Its whole square is equal to x square and minus y square minus 9. This is s, and s1 is putting the value of 1 0 here is 1 0 minus this is equal to minus 8. So x minus 9 whole square is equal to minus 8x square plus 8y square and plus 72. X square plus 81 and minus 18x. Let's expand and get the answer. And here we go. This formula you should have 9x square minus 8y square minus 18x plus 9 is equal to 0. Here we go. And this is nothing but this is the question. B is the answer. Here friends, we have got the two concepts in this question. I said that principally the examiner want to test. There are only 20 questions or 30 questions in IIT means, though you cannot ask the whole of the syllabus in different questions. So he will intermingle 2-3 concepts together in a question to ask, and that become a complication. We have to resolve stepwise. Here x is equal to 9 is the chord of contact of this hyperbola. So we should know what is the equation of chord of contact. Now comparing though, we got a point. Okay, from point to chord of contact to the point. And then he says, what is the pair of tangent equation combined? That means here. And he may ask, what is the angle between the two? He can further ask, find the angle between the two pair of tangents. Then you have to go for tangent theta is equal to twice of h square minus ab divided by a plus b. Here we go, pair of tangents. This is the a, h is equal to minus, this is here too. This is a, this is b, and 2h is equal to minus 18. We can further find out the angle between the two pair of. So friend, let's continue further. There are 2 questions today. Next video will find more question on ellipse and hyperbola. Thank you for time being. Thank you so much.